11 secrets from experts about sexuality that will make your bed on fire. Be ready to rock the bedroom with these tricks from the best love pros in the business that have been approved by experts. This is the time of year for having fun, being free, feeling feminine, and starting over in a sexy way. When it comes to love, sex, dating, and relationships, now is the perfect time to let your inner bombshell bloom. I asked my sexpert besties for the best tips on how to spice up your sexy time. 1. Let yourself enjoy yourself. Every week when I read your intimacy intervention advice questions, I can tell that many of you are still afraid of the M word. So, let's start this party with a piece of advice that you'll need for all the others. Most likely, you won't go blind, become addicted, or get too excited, but there are a lot of amazing benefits to giving yourself pleasure. When you masturbate, you get to know your beautiful body better. You will show yourself that you deserve to be touched in a way that feels good even if you don't have a partner. So, you can show someone else what makes you happy, you will know what makes you happy. If you are shy, you can try things out on your own first. Even better, you can put on a great show for your partner. Once you're comfortable with your body, you can try out adult toys, foreplay, roleplay, and tantra. You can talk to your partner when you're in love with yourself. When you have self-esteem, you don't feel like you must hide your sexuality and you have the guts to be in charge of your orgasm. So, whether you have toys or not, make yourself happy often. Studies show that self-touch can make people feel better about themselves and give them more confidence. Also, women who do things for themselves are said to have more orgasms. Yeah. 2. Give the best oral exam you can. This oral sex tip for women will help you get better at fellatio. The prostate is a part of a man's body. It's about 2 inches up in their anus, and when you touch it, waves of blissful feelings come over you. You'll need a small silver bullet vibrator, warm water, and a teaspoon of honey. Put some honey on your tongue and slowly lick the pleasure stick. The honey also makes the art of going down taste and feel better. Take a few warm sips of water. When the honey melts in the warm water, it makes his penis feel warm, soft, and velvety. Turn your silver bullet vibrator to low and gently press it against his perineum as you slowly move down on him. The area between the scrotum and the anus is called the perineum. This will work on his prostate from the outside. While you talk to your lover, gently massage the area with a silver bullet. He will have the most exciting orgasmic experience of his life. 3. Your musk. Don't let that thing smell like candy or flowers. The flower is your lady parts. Your lady parts are like sweets to me. The natural scent and sweetness of that sweet thing are perfect. It can't be put in a bottle, and it can't be copied. I feel like we didn't do it right if we don't both smell like that thing when we're done. Here's what matters: to make it pop, we both must be new. Before making love to my baby, I love taking a shower with her. I'm at a point in my sexual life where I need to be able to lick wherever and whenever I want. I'm grown. As a man, I don't just want it in my mouth, I want it on my face. The goal is for your partner to never want anything from anyone else or be curious about them. You must kick out your partner. Every few months, something has to break: a vase, a glass, a picture frame, a bed frame, or a headboard. Don't count dents in the middle of the mattress. 4. Have some fun with it. I have seen people struggle with their desires for kink, BDSM, and all kinds of fetishes. And it may be hard, to be honest with other people, but you have to be honest with yourself first. Know that it's totally fine for you to want weird things or have weird fetishes, and that you deserve to have your needs met in a loving, consenting way. My husband is the boss and owner of me. Yes, you are. We both agree that our relationship is a power exchange. He didn't do what he wanted until he was 60 years old. He had fantasies about being a sadist and wanted to torture hot and sexy people sexually, but his upbringing told him that was wrong. then becoming an adult sealed his fate as a secretive, guilty dreamer. Now, he's happy, satisfied, and as kinky as hell, and he loves exploring our new life together. Try getting what you want. One of the few things he doesn't like about himself is that he put off this dream for so long. I, on the other hand, have been a hedonistic explorer since high school, and I had no problem telling my partners what I wanted and finding out what turned them on. It can be scary to tell your partner that you want more than vanilla sex, but you'll both be happier if you're honest about what you want. Be honest with your partners and with yourself, and don't be afraid to show your freak flag. 5. Learn to take pleasure in things. In the past, lovers have told me that they were afraid of my orgasms. You could have the best lover in the world, someone who knows how to make you happy and has endless energy, stamina, and sexual interest. But if you've been taught or believe that you can only have a certain amount of happiness, joy, and bliss, you may be limiting your ability to be happy on purpose. I used to only let my ex-lovers get to a certain point before pulling away. I had to work hard at being able to take pleasure in things. A lot of this is about shame, guilt, and what other people thought I should or shouldn't feel. I finally learned what I'm supposed to feel, especially happiness and pleasure. To get closer to yourself or your partner, you have to be willing to live in a place of weakness. 6. Talk dirty to them. Sex is supposed to be fun, so talk dirty to make it even more exciting. Tell your partner how it works for you. Tell him where you want it to go. Use your imagination and say all the dirty things you want. Sexual talk wakes up your partner's senses, so imagine how hot and bothered he'll be when you tell him you're horny. Chantal Tenneke, the sensualist, says this about the dirty talk: try sexting and phone sex. When you and your partner are apart, they are the best things ever. But have you tried this while you and your partner are in the same house, at work, or lying next to each other? 7. Make him a stallion, baby. Ladies, this is the secret to getting what you want and having an orgasm. Put on a big white t-shirt and a cute pair of heels. Yes. Tell your partner to lie down on his back. Climb on top, turn around to face him, and take a ride. Take 10 long thrusts or as many as you want. Keep your moves under control, turn around, grab his ankles, and keep riding. Hop off and put him in your mouth right before he lets go. Yeah, I said it. This position will stop him from climaxing before you, and you might even get that new pair of heels for your next ride. I'm just saying. 8. What's the biggest erection? The mind. Many people think that the genitalia is in charge when sex is about to happen, but the brain is really in charge of every sexual experience. Hormones are made by the brain and sent out into the body. The brain sends signals and makes chemicals that help the body get ready for sex. When the mind isn't clear, it can be hard to have sex. Emotional and mental problems can cause weaker erections, less libido, inability to have an orgasm, and dryness in the vaginal area. For the best sexual performance and pleasure, the mind needs to be calm and at one with the body before sex. For relaxation, you can let go of your inhibitions by talking before the act, getting an erotic massage as a couple, playing music, or lighting candles scented with lavender or jasmine essential oils. For more complicated emotional or psychological problems, like depression, low self-esteem, or anxiety, seeing a doctor will help bring the mind, body, and sexual energy back into balance. 9. Quit poking at me already. Tinsley's advice is for men, so you might want to tell someone you care about it. Guys, we get it. Our warm genitalia is very fascinating. We know you want to be involved, but please keep in mind. It's a gentle place, and she needs gentle strokes and caresses that make our toes curl up. I like it when a man rubs me gently and turns me on without carving his nails into my treasure chest. Just take a deep breath and stroke with your hands. Don't try to hurt the vajayjay. 10. Tell people what you need. Neither one of you can read minds. Talk about what you like, what you don't like, what you want, and what you need. Tell your partner where you like to be touched for a truly intimate moment. The better your sexual experience will be, the easier it will be for you to talk about what you want. Try to make each other happy. Sex should be a time to connect with the person you love without thinking about yourself. It should be a time to make sure your partner's needs and wants are met. If you try to make him happy and he tries to make you happy, you'll both be happy in the end. 11. Remember making out? I hope you've enjoyed all of my Sexpert Besties steamy tips. Here's a way to keep things hot in your long-term relationships. It's easy, but not at all simple. Remember when kissing each other made you want to take each other's clothes off as soon as possible? When you first met, it was so hot and sexy. You've put your lips together and let your tongues explore. Now, you just do the same thing repeatedly, night after night. The lips are a very sexual part of the body. Bring kissing back into your list of sexual things to do. Touching lips and tongues can bring you closer to your partner in a way that nothing else can. Because kissing is so personal, sex workers will do everything else but kiss. You're not just spitting at each other. Kissing makes feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin flow through your body. It makes your heart beat faster. Your pulse quickens. Your partner can feel how hot you are. Yes. If kissing got lost in your bag of sexual tricks, get it back as soon as possible. Bonus points if you can build up excitement by kissing in a place where it's hard to get naked.